Welcome sa channel natin guys. So today, let's evaluate or differentiate these following problems. Okay. So let's have this item number 1. So we have y is equals to 6 over 3 squared minus pi quantity 4. So instead of using quotient rule, di ba? Kasi ito naka-fraction. But instead of using quotient rule, we can use here the chain rule or power rule by putting this function here sa itaas, di ba? So we can rewrite this as y is equals to 6 3x squared minus pi, tapos yung exponent niya is magiging negative, di ba? Kasi nilagay natin siya sa itaas, di ba? So recall the loss of exponent. So let's say if we have 1 over n is equals to 1 over n, I know it's not 1 over n, 1 over an like that is equals to a negative n like that. A raised to n is 1 over a raised to n is equals to a raised negative n. So that two are equal. So this is one of the laws of exponent. Okay. So after that, we can now use the chain rule, diba? Kasi this is only constant, so we can separate that. So getting the derivative of that, so separate first the constant, and then using the power rule and chain rule here, so just bring down the 4, negative 4, copy the whole base, that is 3x squared minus pi, and subtract the power to 1, diba? So negative 4 minus 1 is negative 5 times, huwag mo kalimutan i-differentiate yung inside niya, which is itong 3x squared minus pi. So derivative ng 3x squared minus pi, so this is 3x squared, so baba mo yung 2, so 2 times 3 is 6, and copy the x, and 2 minus 1 is just 1. Okay, so di ko na isusulat. And ito guys, constant to, diba? So that means yung pi constant, so 0 yung derivative niyan. So simplify lang natin. So combine ko na lang tong 6x tsaka tong 6 tsaka tong negative 4. So this means yung sagot natin is 6 times 6 is 24. Ay no, hindi 24, 36. And 36 times 4 is 144. And since may negative, so negative 144x, may x pa ha. And then copy mo lang tong ito, 3x squared minus pi over negative, to the power of negative 5. So ito na yung sagot natin. Or you can also have this answer, or y prime is equals to as a fraction form if you want either of this. So you can also have this 3x squared minus pi, tas yung exponent niya magiging positive, diba? So positive na siya, and then negative 144x. This is our first answer. So proceed tayo sa number 2. So for our next item, so eto, as you can see, yung exponent niya is negative, diba? So it means that same lang to kanina, diba? Like kapag nirewrite mo to, you can have the 1 over x to the 4, x to the power 4 plus 3x. But this is better kasi diba same kanina dito, instead of gantong form naka-fraction, so ginanto natin kasi mas madali siya i-differentiate eh. So mas better siya, diba? So we are now ready to differentiate using chain rule and power rule, diba? So take the derivative, so baba mo lang yung negative 1, copy the base which is x to the 4 plus 3x, and subtract the power to 1. So negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. And don't forget to differentiate the inside function. So x to the 4. So power rule. So baba mo yung 4. Copy the x. And 4 minus 1 is 3. And the second term, 3x. So derivative ng x is just 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. Simplify natin. So magiging, itong negative, pwede ko to siyang i-distribute here dito sa negative 4x cubed plus 3, diba? Kasi wala naman itong naka-raise na power eh. So you can have like this, let's say, negative 4x cubed minus 3 times x to the 4 minus, plus 3x to the negative 2, like that. Or also, you can also have, or let's say, or y prime, di ba negative to yung exponent. So kapag binaba mo yan, magiging positive, di ba? So magiging positive siya. So you can also have this answer, negative 4x cubed minus 3, and then x power of 4 plus 3x positive square, diba? Kasi binaba mo yung power eh. Magiging positive siya. So this is our second item. Okay, so proceed to the next item. So number 3. So here, our problem is y is equals to 7x plus square root x squared plus 3 quantity 6. So kita natin medyo complicated sila, no? So basically yung gagamitin natin dito is automatic chain rule, diba? Chain rule. So using power law and chain rule, so this will become y prime. So baba mo yung power, so magiging 6 yan, diba? 6, and then copy mo lang yung base, which is 7x plus square root na x squared plus 3, and subtract the power to 1. So 6 minus 1 is 5. And differentiate the inside, which is etong 7x plus square root x squared plus 3. So how can we differentiate this? So let's differentiate this first, because eto madali lang to eh, diba? 7x is just derivative ng 7 lang, diba? So how to differentiate this? So since naka-radical siya o naka-square root, we can transform this as square root x squared plus 3, diba? So let's say diba yung meron tayong square root x squared plus 3, okay? Square root x squared plus 3. So we can differentiate this first by transforming the square root into the radical into its exponential form. So diba may imaginary 2 dito kasi naka-square root siya, diba? Second root, like that. Pero omitted siya sa pag-write ng radical, diba? So kaya nga naging square root lang or ganito. So exponential form yun is, copy mo lang yung loob niya, base x squared plus 3, and then gawa ka ng fraction sa itaas. So yung numerator mo is yung power nitong loob na to, x squared plus 3. So since wala naman siyang naka-power, so automatic 1 yan, diba? 1. So yan yung numerator mo sa power, okay? Tas yung sa denominator, ano yung root nito sa radical? So ito ay 2, diba? Second root. So it means that is 2. So yan yung exponential form niya. Okay? Is x squared plus 3 quantity 1/2. So after nyan, diba, ready na siya i-differentiate using power rule and chain rule, diba? So baba mo yung 1/2, copy mo yung base, which is x squared plus 3. So 1/2 minus 1. Okay, let's have this. 1/2 minus 1. So ano LCD, diba? 2, kasi may 1 yan, diba? So LCD nyan is 2. So 2 divided by 2 is just 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 2 divided by 1 is 2 times 1, negative 2. So 1 minus 2, it is negative 1/2, diba? So So negative 1/2. And don't forget to differentiate the function inside. So x squared plus 3. So derivative ng x squared is 2x. And then ito ay only, this is constant, so 0. Diba? So sige, lagay natin to dito. Okay? So equals to, multiply mo sa derivative ng loob, which is 7 na lang yan. And then plus 1/2 x squared plus 3 negative 1/2 times 2x na lang, diba? 2x. Okay. So, simplify natin yung mga terms. Pwede natin i-combine itong, i-distribute tong 6 dito. And, notice that yung 2 dito, makakancel, diba? So, yan, cancel yan. Sige. So, distribute natin yung 6 sa each term here. So, magiging y prime is equals to 6 times 7 is 42. And then, wala na tong 2 guys, diba? And then, plus, eto nakaano siya, negative yung exponent. So, kapag binaba ko yan, magiging positive, diba? So, plus, so, i-ano ko na lang, fraction form. So, this will become, and then 1/2, diba? Yung 1/2 is radical form, yan is 1 square, diba? So, since magiging positive siya, so, it means that square root ng x squared plus 3, diba? And then, meron tayong 6 here, 6. That. And ano pa? So, ito lang, diba? Times nitong 7x plus square root ni x squared plus 3. Quantity 5. So, ito yung final answer natin. Okay? We cannot simplify further kasi ang laki nito eh. Diba? Baka abutin tayo ng isang araw. So, for the next item, number 4. So, our problem is y is equals to square root ng 2x plus 5 over 7x minus 9. So, ganitong problem guys. Maybe yung unang gagawin ko is simplify ko muna yung expression. So notice that meron tayong radical here and we can distribute this radical each numerator and denominator. So, direct ko nang yung expression as square root ng 2x plus 5. Pasensya na sa manok guys, ang ingay. Then 7x minus 9, like that. Okay? So after that, we can now use the quotient rule, diba? Quotient rule. So using quotient rule, so review natin yung quotient rule. Ano ulit yung quotient rule? So quotient rule, it is d over dx u over v. So yung gagamitin ko guys, instead of diba, sa other textbooks kasi ito yung nila denote, ito yung pag express nila ng derivative. So meron tayong v du dx minus u dv over dx and then v squared, like that. But instead of this, I will denote du dx as u prime, diba? Kasi yung dy dx is the same lang sa y prime, diba? So instead of this du dx, I will use na lang yung u prime kasi mas madali siyang isulat eh. Okay? So magiging yan. So first term natin is v u prime, diba? Du dx minus u v prime. Or also yung iba meron ding v du, ganyan na lang, v du minus u dv. Ganyan yung iba guys, v squared. Pero I think mas maganda yung u prime. Mas ano siya, mas perfect tingnan, charot. So yan na lang, ito yung gagamitin ko, okay? VU prime minus UV prime. So ito yung quotient rule, okay? So now let's assign our U and V. So basically our U is just the numerator and V is the denominator, okay? So assign natin si U. So U is equals to, ito guys, express ko na lang itong radical into its exponential, okay? Kasi mas madali siya eh, or maybe wag na lang. Sige, wag na lang siguro. So sige, kunin natin yung derivative niyan. So square root ng 2x plus 5. So u prime, okay, let's have a separate paper na lang. So square root ng 2x plus 5. So diba kapag transform natin sa exponential form, magiging 2x plus 5 di 1/2, diba? So using quotient rule, magiging 1/2 times 2x plus 5, and then subtract the power to 1, so negative 1/2, diba? Times derivative ng loob, 2x plus 5, so this is constant, so 0. Yung 5 constant, so 0. 2x, so derivative ng x is just 1, so times 2. And yung masisimplify natin, makakancel yun to, diba? Tapos baba ko na lang tong 2x plus 5 kasi negative yung exponent. So magiging 1, 2x plus 5 quantity 1/2. Pero yung 1/2 guys, balik ko na lang to sa its radical form. And that is equals to 1 square root ng 2x plus 5. Okay, so sulat ko siya dito. So so our u prime is 1 over square root ng 2x plus 5. Okay? That's our u prime. So how about v? So si v natin is square root ng 7x minus 9. Tapos derivative niyan, sige, separate paper. So same kanina, diba, 7x minus 9, or express mo siya into exponential form, positive 7x to the power of 1/2, 7x minus 9 to the power of 1/2. So using again chain rule ang power rule, so baba mo yung 1/2, copy the 7x minus 9, and then 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2, times loob, derivative ng loob, which is 7x minus 9. So constant lang si 9, so 0. And 7x, derivative ng x is just 1, so 7. So yung sagot natin is 2 square root ng 7x minus 9. Diba? Kasi kapag binaba ko to ulit, magiging positive yung exponent. Tas hindi naman sila makakancel kasi hindi naman divisible lang to yung 7, diba? So 7 over 2 square root ng 7x minus 9. So ito yung v prime, derivative ng v. So sulat ko muna. So magiging 2 square root ng 7x minus 9 over 7. Like this. Ito. So tapos na tayong assign ng u, v, and derivative ng dalawa. So next thing to do, apply natin yung quotient rule pala, sorry. So apply natin, so magiging y prime is equals to, ito medyo mahaba, diba? Kasi mataas yung medyo yung mga terms eh. So first term is v nya, u prime and u prime. So kapag minultiply ko tong dalawa, so it equals to so sa baba yung square root ng 2x plus 5, diba? Tapos yung 7x, square root 7x minus 9 is sa itaas. 7x minus 9 minus second term u v prime. So u times v prime. So ito mapupunta sa itaas. So simply is equal to square root ng may 2 pa pala. 2 7x minus 9 and then 7 square root ng 2x plus 5. Okay? And yung ibaba is square v. So v natin is 7x minus 9. Square. That. So simplify natin yung expression, guys. So eto sa itaas, itong numerator, combine natin to as one fraction, okay? So kapag kinumbine natin yan, meron tayong LCD na itong dalawa, square root 2x plus 5 and then 2 square root ng 7x minus 9. So kapag kinumbine ko yan, magiging y prime. So sulat ko muna. Ay, itong baba muna pala. So since naka-square siya, guys, sa radical, di ba? Maka-cancel yan. So yung matitira sa ibaba is only 7x minus 9. So after that, combine natin tong itaas as one fraction. So meron tayong LCD na 2. Yung una ko na lang yung 2 and then square root ng 2x plus 5 times, may times dyan kasi silang dalawa yung LCD natin diba? 7x minus 9. That. So kapag kinumbine natin to, guys, so distribute mo yung LCD dito each term, di ba? So kapag dinistribute natin to, yung maka-cancel dito is yung 2x plus 5. So sige, dito tayo. So kapag dinistribute natin to, so magiging ano siya, ito cancel to, di ba? So may matitira siyang 2 times square root ng 7x minus 9. So dito sa kabila meron ding square root 7x times 9 minus 9. So magiging square root ng 7x minus 9, di ba? Square kasi dalawa silang term minultiply mo, di ba? And yung sa ibaba ay yung sa pangalawang term. So meron tayong, wait lang, dapat pala yung 2 is sige, ganyan na lang, sakto lang pala. So kapag dinivide natin to, guys, itong LCD dito sa denominator, so maka-cancel is yung 2 tapos itong 7x minus 9, di ba? Tapos meron tayong matitirang dalawang 2x plus 5, square root ng 2x plus 5. So i-square mo yan. That. Sige, sulat natin dito. x minus 9 square minus 7 square root ng 2x plus 5, diba? Sige. So notice na maka-cancel natin yung square dito, diba? Square taka yung radical sa loob kasi square tas radical, maka-cancel yan. So simply yung term natin is, yung matitira is only, wala lang space, so let's try to minimize. So yung matitira is 2 7x minus 9 minus 7 2x plus 5. Tas meron pa tayong nakalimutan ko yung Wait lang. Erase ko muna guys. Meron pa pala dito sa baba, no? So 2 square root ng 2x plus 5 times square root ni 7x minus 9. And meron pang baba pala. Palaki tuloy yung numerator, yung fraction. 7x minus 9. This is our y prime, okay? So, wala nang space dito. So, transfer tayo sa kabila. Copy ko muna pala yung y prime. So, continue natin sa another page. So, excuse me. We can distribute this 2 and 7, diba? Here sa each term, here sa 7x minus 9, and dito sa kabila is yung 2x plus 5. So, kapag dinistribute natin yan, so magiging so, unahin ko muna yung taas. So, 2 times 2 is 14x, diba? And then, 2 times negative 9 is negative 18. And then, 7 times 2x is negative 14x. Kasi may negative to negative pa. And then, negative times 7 times 5. So, that is negative 35. And copy the denominator. 2x plus 5 times 7x minus 9 over na 7x minus 9. So, meron tayo makakombine ng common term. Etong 14x makakancel, diba? Kasi positive tsaka negative. And then negative 18 minus 35 is 53. 53 ba? ba? Yes, 53. So, magiging y prime so yung matitira na lang dito is only negative 53, diba? Negative 53. And then itong 2 square root ng 2x plus 5 times ng 7x minus 9. And yung sa baba is 7x minus 9. Okay, so to simplify this guys, this is complex fraction, diba? Kasi meron tayong dalawang fraction sa ibaba tsaka itaas. So, treat this as our numerator, this whole itong 53 over 2. And then yung denominator natin is yung 7x minus 9. So, to simplify that kind of fraction, you just take the reciprocal of the denominator and multiply it. Diba? So, if we have, separate here, let's say, ano yun? So, yung 2 square root ng 2x, tama ba? 2x plus 5, and then 7x minus 9. And then 7x minus 9, negative 53. So, eto meron tong imaginary 1 dito, diba? So, and this is our denominator. So, if we take the reciprocal of this, so magiging negative 53 to square root ng 2x plus 5 times 7x minus 9 times, diba? Multiply mo lang yung reciprocal niyan, which is wala na palang square root. 7x minus 9. That. Okay? So, sige. Kapag complex fraction, guys, ganyan lang. You just need to get the reciprocal of your denominator and multiply it by the numerator. Ay, ito pala, 2x plus 5 times square root ng 7x minus 9, and then multiply 7x minus 9, 1. So, simplify natin tong dalawang to. Yung baba pala, sorry. So, meron tayong common term. Itong 7x minus 9, tas ito. So, we can multiply this by adding their fraction. Ay, their exponent pala. So, di ba yung exponential form ni square root ay 1/2, di ba? Tas ito may imaginary 1. So, kapag in-add mo 1/2 plus 1, that is equals to 3/2. So, therefore, we can simplify our final answer as 2 square root ng 2x plus 5, then parenthesis ko na lang 7x minus 9, and yung power niya is 3/2 kasi 1/2 plus 1 is 3/2. So 3/2, and then yung itaas is negative 53. So this is our final answer. So for the last item, number 5, so y is equals to 4 times 3x minus 1 quantity squared over x squared plus 7 to the power of x. So notice that meron tayong ano dito, exponential na given. But yung whole problem is, yung ma-apply natin is yung quotient rule, diba? So sige, quotient rule. Quotient rule. So ano ulit yun? There's d over dx u over v is equals to, that is vu prime minus uv prime over v squared. Okay? So sige. So let's assign our u. So u natin is simply the numerator, diba? So that is 4 3x minus 1 squared. What is the derivative of that? So derivative niya, diba? So ito lang yan. So meron tayong 4 3x minus 1 squared. So ito lang yung ma-differentiate natin, diba? Itong term na to. Kasi constant yung 4, so we can separate that and then differentiate this term. So using chain rule and power rule. So 2, baba mo yung 2, 3x minus 1, and then 2 minus 1 is just 1, so wala na yung power dyan. So, and then the inside function, derivative ng 3x minus 1 is simply 3, diba? Kasi ito constant ng 1, tas yung x, derivative ng x is just 1. So kapag sinimplify natin, magiging 3 times 2 is 6 times 4, 24, 3x minus 1. So we can have this form, okay? So that is 24 3x minus 1. And for our v, so v natin is x squared plus 7 to the power of x. So meron pa pala tayong isang rule, no? So let's have that one rule. So separate ko to. Ito ay exponential, di ba? Ano lagay ko dito? Ano na lang? D over dx, that is AU is equals to AU LNA du or dx, or simply this is u prime, diba? AU LNA du over dx, which is yung a natin dito, guys, is yung constant, diba? Ito yung 7, diba? That is our constant. So sige, so anong derivative niyan? Lahat ng terms dito. So So we have, ano yun, x squared plus 7x to power 7x pala. So first term is just power rule, diba? So that is 2, bring down the 2 and then copy the x. 2 minus 1 is just 1. Plus, ito exponential, diba? So copy mo lang yung, apply natin yung rule dito kanina. So first is just copy the function 7x like that, and then put ln, and a is our constant or the base, at least 7. And the derivative daw ng u natin, ito yung u, yung x, di ba? So that is 1 lang, kasi derivative ng x is just 1. So simply v prime natin is 2x plus 7x ln 7. That's it. So sige, apply natin yung quotient rule. So first term is vu prime. So what is our v? This is v and u prime. So multiply natin dalawang yan. So x squared plus 7 to the power of x times 24 3x minus 1. So that is our first terms. So next is minus uv prime. So uv prime is 4, wait lang, lagay ko na lang parenthesis, that 4 3x minus 1 squared times 2x plus 7 to the power of x ln 7. Oops, doble na. Wala na pala. Wala na yan. Okay. Over v daw, v squared. So that is x squared plus 7 to the power of x squared. Like that. So simplify natin yung terms, guys. Let's see kung ano yung masisimplify dito. So dito na lang sa next space, baba, sa taas pala. Hindi muna ako ng fraction. So kapag dinistribute natin tong 24 3x minus 1, so ano makukuha natin? Unahin ko tong 3x 24, okay? Tapos itong I can also simply distribute. So 24 times 3 is 72, okay? So unahin ko na lang yung x squared plus 7x. So itong first is magiging 72x minus 24 minus, ito meron tayong square of binomial. So kapag in-expand natin yan, that is using FOIL method, diba? Use also FOIL method. X minus 1. That is 9x squared minus plus pala. Lagay minus minus 3x plus 1. So simply 9x squared minus 6x plus 1. So yan yung, tas meron pang 4. So 4 times 9 is 36. So magiging 36 x squared, and then minus 4 times 6 is 24, so 24x, and lastly meron pang meron pang plus 1, so plus 4, then 2x plus 7x and 7 over x squared plus 7x power of 2. And then distribute pa natin to, guys, each term. Baliktad. magiging 72x times x squared magiging 72x cubed. And then, ito, hindi siya mako-combine. So, ano na lang. 72x times 7x. And then, minus 24x squared. And then, minus 24 times 7 to the power of x. And then, dito, medyo mahaba, guys. Sige, unahin ko yung first term. So, ito, 2 times 36, that is 72. And then, meron pang cube. Meron pang negative. Magiging negative 72x cube. And ano pa? And then, 2x. 2 times 24, that is 28. 48 pala. But may negative times negative, so magiging positive 48x squared. Then yung 2 times 4 is positive 8, but meron pang negative, so negative 8x. Parang hindi kasya talaga. So sige na lang. And then ano pa? Tapos na yung 2. Meron pa tayong 7. So negative rin yan, diba? Negative 36x squared times 7x ln x. Inis, hindi kasya. Siguro dito na lang sa baba. Hindi nagkasya, guys. And then ano pa? Magiging positive yan sa plus 24x times 7 power of x ln 7. Di pala x, 7 pala. This is 7, okay. And lastly, negative 4 times 7x ln x. X 7 lagi. 7 yan, 7. And then over. Meron tayong over na x squared plus 7 power of x squared. That. So notice anong mako-combine nating terms dito. So let's see. So atong first, meron tayong 72x cubed, diba? Wait lang ha. So ito, positive tsaka negative, so makaka-cancel. And then, do we have another terms? Meron pa. Itong negative 24x squared tsaka 48. 48 yan. Tama ba ako? 2 times 24 is 48, diba? So 48. But meron pa siyang negative, kaya naging positive. Okay. So 24x squared at saka ito. Pero ito may squared, pero hindi siya pwede, diba? Kasi meron siyang 7x ln. So yung mako-combine lang is yung mawawala. Sigurahin ko na lang yung 24x squared. Sure ball kasi 24x squared. Itong 72x wala siyang same term. Yes, wala. And ano pa? Ito 24/7 wala siya kasi meron tong x, so hindi pwede. And yung 8x meron palang x dito, no? Negative 8x. Saan magaling tong negative 8x? Ito dito. Okay, pero wala. Diba wala siya? Wala siyang same term. So, ito wala rin. Hindi natin yung maka-cancel. Kasi x squared x tsaka 4 times 7. Okay. So, yung matitira, guys. Sige, unahin ko na lang yung plus 72x times 7 to the power of x. And then, ano pa? Ito meron pang negative 24 times 7 to the power of x. And ay, ito pala una. Ay, wala. Ay. Tama pala. Tama. And then last, meron pang 36x squared times 7x ln 7. And then plus 24x times 7x ln 7. And lastly is negative 4 7x ln 7 over x squared plus 7x over 2. Wala na tayong mga combine, di ba? So maybe we can have this is our final answer. So to confirm, guys, if our answers is correct, we can use calculator to check our answers. So sige, let's try to check our answers on number 1. So using calculator, just press the shift and this sign here, integral or not derivative, okay? That. And then type in the equation, the problem. That is 6 over 3 alpha x squared minus pi quantity power 4. And then set the value of x. So let's say 1 na lang, okay? 1. So we have this. So tandaan mo tong sagot na to. So copy ko na lang, ha. So let's say 253022315113. So ito yung sagot. So what if ito yung nasagot natin, ito yung nakuha, di ba? So let's solve this if our x is equals to 1. So type mo na lang yung nakuha nating answer. It's 3x squared minus shift pi t5. So solve mo to if yung x is equals to 1. So dapat yung makuha natin is the same dito, okay? So calc lang, ha, calc 1. And yes, the same sila, diba? That means correct siya. So try natin sa next number. So next number is same pa rin, shift, yun lang. And then copy the equation or problem. Then power negative 1. And set the value of x. Let's say 1 na lang. So negative 1/4. So dapat same, ha. So negative 4 alpha x cube minus 3. And then ano pa? It is alpha x to the 4 plus 3 alpha x power squared. So dapat kapag sinet natin yung value ng x, yung makukuha natin is negative 1/4. Oops, mali, guys. What do you think? Saan tayo nagkamali? Yung ba yung lumabas? Sige nga, so let's try to recheck na. So we have here negative 1, may negative 1, diba? So magiging negative yan. Ba't iba yung sagot? Ayun pala, guys, mali yung pagka-type ko sa type pagka-input ng equation. So the same yun, diba? So ulitin natin, ha. So dapat yung answer is negative 7/16. So kapag trinay natin dito sa equation natin, negative 4 alpha x cube minus 3, and then alpha x over 4 plus 3 x. So kapag sinolve natin etong equation, if yung x is 1, and yes, we get the same answer. It means this is correct. Sige, so how about number 3? So I forgot pala, guys, na meron palang dito x. So buti na lang ni-review ko. So how about sa number 3? So let's check. So itong number 3, ito yung dapat makuha nating answer, diba? Oops, ano yun? So, ito dapat. So, kapag tinry natin, yung makukuha natin, wait lang. So, type in ko ulit yung, function. Ay, yung nakuha pala nating sagot. So, 6 alpha x over square root ng x squared plus 3 times 7x plus squared plus 3 5. So kapag minultiply natin to, dapat yung makukuha natin is yung ito 267205 chuchu. Same kanina. Yes, the same siya. It means ito tama to. So sige, number 4 naman. So plug in mo lang ulit the same kanina. So 2 alpha x plus 5 7x minus 9. Same pa rin guys. Let's say equals to 1. Uy, may error siya. Wait lang. Ba't siya error? Sige. Ano na lang. Rewrite ko na lang as square root na lang. Distribute na lang natin yung square root. Square root ni 2 alpha x plus 5 and then 7x minus 9. Uy, mat error pa rin. So let's try na lang another, let's have decimal. Dara. So hindi siya pwede, sometimes guys, hindi siya pwede kapag anong tawag nito? Hindi siya gumagana kapag whole number. So sometimes you need to input decimals if necessary. Kasi same kanina, 'di ba? Error siya. So try natin kapag yan. Kapag decimal siya, merong lalabas na value. So let's say approximately negative 9.31. So kapag in-input natin tong sagot natin, saan ba yung sagot? Ito siya. Then yung value natin ng x? Negative 1.43. Okay, so kapag in-input natin yung x dito, so dapat yung makukuha natin the same kanina. Square root ni 2x plus 5 and then 7 alpha x minus power of joke. Sayop na. 2 square root ni 2 alpha plus 5 3 halves. So kapag in-input natin yung value ni x as 1.43 and yes, the same, di ba? Yun, negative 9.31. It means check to. So last, try natin number 5. So eto number 5. Same pa rin, like that. And then fraction first. So 4 3 alpha x minus 1 squared and then plus 7 x. Let's say i-decimal ko na lang para sure. 1.43. So negative 0.144. So tandaan natin to. Let's try to have this ganitong answer. So ito yung consider natin final answer. Kung mali to guys, if hindi natin makukuha yung the same here, it means that meron akong maling simplification dito. Okay? So if mali to, let's have na lang this answer. Okay? Sige, so try natin to first. Check natin. So kapag medyo mahaba, no? So let's pagin ko muna ha. Plus 72. So ito na guys, tapos na ako mang input. So the moment of truth. So let's try to check. So calc, and then if value natin ng x is 1.43. So we need to get the same answer here. Negative 0.144. And can we get the same answer? hindi siya same. So maybe there's wrong sa pag-simplify ko. So let's review. So ayun guys, so wrong nga guys. So I think meron akong wrong dito na part. So maybe ito na lang yung sagot natin. Kasi kapag ito yung pinag-in mo, you will get the same answer sa calculator. So ito yung final answer. So, di ba, negative 1.44. Pag ito yung tinype in ko, ay in-input sa calculator. Oops. So, calc and then 1.43. So, the same yung makukuha. Di ba? So, it means that ito yung answer. And yun lang guys. So, thank you sa panonood and stay tuned for more videos and uploads. You can also watch here sa YT, YouTube natin, and meron din sa TikTok. You can follow me in TikTok.